So, Sheffield Wednesday are going to have some of the youth team players training room. Someone did mention about youth in the comment section, so we have a little bit of an insight here. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope it finds you well. Like, share, subscribe. I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm. Sharing gets in front of you people's faces. And subscribing lets me know you like the channel. And we are very close to that 4K mark now. I think we're about 50 off. So we're absolutely smashing it. We are flying, as they say. So, as Sheffield Wednesday are getting ready to start the new season, get the preparations underway. We've been great to get the new signings in with Ben Harmer, Max Lowe, Jan Valery, Savanton Ilgunston, and Jamal Lowe, with the possibility of Beadle coming in today and others this week. Now, here's one thing we have said in the past, that we need to improve our youth setup in terms of getting youth team players in the first team. Now, we've managed to do that with Bailey. Fantastic. It's like brilliant. Bailey come up and it'd be interesting what happens. Now, the three names that are going to be in the side early on in pre-season to see what happens. That is Sam Reed, Rio Shipton, one that everyone's really happy about. So Rio Shipton is the one that I think everybody is wanting to come good for us. And Guy Grilla, I always say no. They've all had a chance in the first team last season, but it sounds like they're going to have a chance to be part of the mix when it comes to pre-season. They will be hoping to see if they can make the cut and see how they get on at St. George's Park and in Germany with the two pre-season camps. And this is the thing. This is big for their development. They go there and do well with Danny. Might change some of how you look at your transfer window. Kind of thing. You might change a couple of things. It might go, well, I've got this player here who can do that, so I'll use him. Or maybe we don't have to dip our toe in to get this. Because that's the kind of thing. The thing is, if we can use our academy like this and get academy players to impress. Look at last pre-season. We were all dead impressed with Joey Poofy. And sadly, we've not seen much from him as late first team action, but maybe that changes. I do believe Danny is someone who wants to implement youth as much as humanly possible. Then having to go out there and bring our own players, other players in. If he can have academy where it churns out the players of the future, surely that's a benefit for us. It's what the big club do. You look at where he come from, especially Bayern. Bayern have been well known for this. Southampton, well known for this. Leipzig, well known for this. This is the thing. If this is how we're going to run, I'm all for this model. I'm all for this model because it makes life easier instead of having to go, we need to go look at this player. Like, well, we've got this player here in our academy who's as good as him and could be better if we have him fit to our system. You look at all the things that are happening with some of the clubs at the minute. Look at Forest. They just had to sell Elliot Anderson to Newcastle. They just had to sell Elliot Anderson for to Nottingham Forest for 35 million. Like, because of PRS. And that's stupid because he's somebody I want other town next season. But they're having to sell these young players off for high profit because they need to be in line. Look at Leeds. Leeds are looking like they're about to sell Archie Gray. Their big young hope kind of thing, the Gray dynasty, they call it there. And they're looking like they're going to do that. But they're going to get 35 million plus for him. Maybe more. When was the last time we had a sale? Even from it being a youth team prospect, but a sale from anything like that. We haven't. And that's the thing. I want us to have it that we're able to have this situation where you want to keep your star players. I understand that. You want to keep your youth team players. I understand that. But if a deal comes in and it's a good deal, you snap the hands off and you reinvest it. And I think that's something we got to do better at. We got to do better. I love for us to have a player who's, say, someone comes in for, say, I don't know, Bailey Cadamartri. And it's like, right, we want to give you 45 million for him. Brilliant, I hit 45 million. But then we turn around and go, oh, by the way, it's 45 million now, plus we want a sell-on fee at about 20% if you sell him on. And they go, okay, or a sell-on fee is 10%. And then if they say Bailey goes on to be really good and then gets a bigger move, that's like 70, 80 million. And I'm saying hypothetically, I'm not saying this will happen. I'm not saying he's that kind of player. It's just the best example I can give. And say that he does, you then get a percentage of the sale then. So it makes a lot of sense if we can start integrating youth team players in. And the thing is, when they come up, Bailey will know who they are. They've already had spells in and around the first team anyway. Getting people like Samri, Rioshit, and Gilswillier in training makes a lot of sense. It really does. It's your planning for the future of your team. And I like that about Danny. I like Danny planning for the future. I like Danny trying to make sure that we got something coming up. Because it's not something we've done in many, many years. And it's something we need to start doing. The more we do it, the better. And the thing is, the quicker we can do it, the better as well. Because I really think we've got a chance of getting them in a position where they are 13 pros, they're in and about it, and we just go for it. And you know what? I also, selfish part of me, I need Sam Reed to come good. He's my one to watch again for the Talking Wednesday. I said he would want to watch it, and I haven't had that come right yet. So that's my one. He's the one to watch for this season. So on a selfish point of view, I really want Sam to come good. But apart from that, we need to start doing this though. We need to start having players from our academy come into the first team, bed in, and be able to be used as 13 players instead of this playing this game of, well, they're in and then going, oh, they're out again because of X, Y, and Z. And I really hope we can start fixing that better. The quicker we do it, the better it is. And I 100% think if we can get youth team side to a point where we can have players from the academy make the step up like a Bailey and keep that doing, and maybe having one or two out of the crop every season come into the first team and be first team regulars, that surely is a good thing for the club. It's a good thing for the youth side. It also then it makes other academy players who may be thinking, oh, I'm going to come to Sheffield Wednesday, go, I'm going to stay. So surely that's a good thing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there, but it's good to see, and hopefully it continues. And the more we do it, the better. That's all I can say on it. So let's see what happens, and hopefully more players like they start stepping up, because it's better for the club, it's better for the youth side, and it gives us a bit of hope that the academy is being used properly.